Picture a polished boardroom. At the head sits Max, a golden retriever, and your new chief risk officer. Max doesn't care about spreadsheets or financial projections, but he knows his world, his territory, his pack, what's a threat, and what's a treat. In business, we often skip this first step, understanding our environment. We chase risks like puppies chasing tails. Max teaches us to pause and assess before acting. He surveys the room, making eye contact, tail wagging thoughtfully. He's reading the energy, establishing leadership. Before managing risk, manage your team's energy. Create a calm, focused state. In this state, you see clearly and respond to reality, not fear or excitement. Leadership in risk isn't about aggression. It's about quiet confidence and understanding your pack's needs. Instead, they get a dog who checks his resources, scans the environment, and comforts the most nervous person. This is risk management at its core. Simple, instinctual. Max's lesson: define your playground before starting the game. What are the rules, boundaries, players, and goals? You might chase squirrels when you should be guarding sheep. Max reminds us, start at the beginning, establish the context. He's a master of situational awareness. He's the alpha of risk management, and we're his pack, ready to learn. Before Max goes on a walk, he gathers information. He sniffs the air, smells the ground, and listens for sounds. He's establishing the context. Is it a calm morning? Are there other dogs? By sniffing out the territory, Max prepares himself and enjoys the walk with confidence. Risk management is the same. It's our business walk. We must first sniff out our territory, establish context before acting. But if we don't know our goals, how do we know what a risk is? A ringing doorbell is a risk if you want to nap, but an opportunity if you want a treat. Context defines what matters. Think of it like building a doghouse. You need to know the dog's size, the weather, and the location before you start. Establishing context is drawing the blueprint for your risk management plan. So when your team talks risk, be like Max, survey the landscape first. What are our objectives? What's our mission? What are our goals? This is your territory. Know it intimately. Only then can you understand what could threaten it. This step isn't about finding problems, it's about defining success. Once you know what success looks like, you can spot what might get in its way. That's the real first command. Max sends the team on a mission to fetch 4 things, key to establishing context. First, objectives. What are we trying to achieve? For Max, it's a belly rub. For a company, maybe it's increasing sales or launching a product. Clear goals are the North Star. Write them down, make sure everyone agrees. Second, information about our environment. Max knows the mailman's schedule and the squirrel's tree. In business, know your internal strengths and weaknesses, and the external landscape, competitors, economy, regulations. Third, stakeholders. For Max, it's his family, the vet, the dog walker, even the cat next door. In business, it's customers, employees, investors, suppliers, community. Know their expectations and concerns. Fourth, risk criteria. Decide what makes a risk big or small. How much loss is acceptable? What's a never event? Set the rules for what you'll worry about. These 4 things, objectives, environment, stakeholders, risk criteria, give you a complete picture. Without them, you're just wandering the park. Fetching these ensures your risk management is focused and effective. Max wouldn't chase every squirrel. He knows what matters. Neither should you. Define, gather, agree, and set your criteria. That's how you start strong. The right fetch sets up the whole game. Now you're ready to play. Max can't guard the house alone. He relies on his pack. Risk management is a team effort, not a solo job. To understand context, assemble the right pack leaders, doers, and those affected. Leaders, managers, and executives are the alphas. They set direction and tone. Their commitment signals the importance of the process. Next, the team on the ground: sales, engineers, finance, customer service. Each brings a unique perspective. Leaving them out is like sniffing a field from a helicopter. You miss the details. Include those affected by risks, other departments, partners, suppliers. If you're planning a trip to the dog park, ask the regulars about the bully bulldog or the broken fountain. In business, outside perspectives reveal blind spots. A diverse pack creates a 360-degree view of your context. This collective wisdom is your best defense against surprise. Don't just gather the usual suspects, invite voices from every corner. The more noses, the better the sniff. Max's pack is strong because it's united and informed. Build your team the same way. Risk management is a pack activity. Together you see and solve more. What's the reward for all this sniffing and fetching? Clarity. Clarity leads to success. With a well-defined context, risk management becomes easier and more effective. It's like giving Max a clear command. He knows what to fetch and where to bring it. Without clarity, you get confusion and wasted effort. A clear context focuses the team on what matters. Identifying risks becomes targeted, not a wild guess. You ask, what could stop us from achieving these objectives? It's the difference between barking at every leaf and barking only at real threats. An established context makes analyzing and evaluating risks simpler. Use your risk criteria to judge threats objectively. The pack has agreed on the rules. Now you just apply them. This leads to better, more consistent decisions. Starting with context is proactive leadership. You build a resilient, successful plan and a united team. Take Max's lesson. Pause, sniff the air, understand your territory, and establish your context. Your pack will thank you.